Man, the Civic's starting to look nice. You can see I got the hood done. I got some of the trunk done. Let me go ahead and show you guys what else I have to do so we can go on ahead and wrap this car up. So the hood's looking nice. Remember, this fender's done already. The bottoms of the doors are done. The quarter panel is done. The trunk I'm gonna end up doing in 2 pieces. I should just did it in 1 piece, but you know, I cut 1 piece too short. So fortunately I have some seamless tape and I was able to make a nice straight line across. Then I'll just go on ahead and finish that up. But overall, it's looking really good. For the most part, can't complain. I did mention I was gonna try and pull these door handles out earlier in the last video, but I think I'm just gonna try and wrap it with the door handles on. There's enough of a gap in between like the door handle and the door that I think I can tuck it up in there, or at least cut it and get it to look presentable. So I'm gonna go on ahead and do that. But yeah guys, you know, wrapping cars is just a long process. It's not really that exciting. It's very tedious work, but we just plug away at it. So obviously you guys are probably able to figure out that is the next day. I did wrap the hood, wrap the trunk. I don't know if I filmed a lot of it. I did film some of it. I'm gonna go on ahead and get ready to do this roof right now. I did have to sand the roof a lot because there was a lot of chipped paint and some rust and stuff, some surface rust, and so I didn't want to just wrap straight over that. So I went on ahead and just sanded that down. Didn't really show that, and like I said, it's not really a video to show how to wrap the car. I'm just trying to get it done. Speed running through this real fast. So as a matter of fact, speaking of speed running, you can see here on my hood, from here it looks all right. You know, what am I, like 2 feet away from the car, 3 feet? But you see, if I get closer, you can see all these little bubbles right here, right in this crease. And I don't know if it's because that dent up there is, you know, allowing there to be air. I don't know. I'm really not happy about it, but this is the worst part right here. And I don't know, this happens sometimes when I wrap the other cars, and what I usually have to end up doing is peeling all this back and trying to smooth it all out again. But you do run the risk of, when you peel this back up, that the wrap might tear, or you could pull off some paint with it, or you might get some dust and stuff in there. When you try and smooth it back out, there'll be little specks and stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and figure out this if I can, but overall the rest of the car is looking really good. So still haven't cut out the gas tank yet, but trunk's looking great. All back here is looking fantastic. I went on ahead and did some inlays in here, so that way when I wrap the bumper, it'll just go straight across, and I don't have to worry about trying to push the wrap into the holes. Matter of fact, let me show you on the front too, because I did it on the front the same. On the front down here, you can't tell, but I did do some inlays inside here. So when you wrap around the front of this, obviously it'll be easy to smooth out the wrap on the face of the bumper. But what you need to do then is to kind of wrap the wrap into these crevices, and you really can't do that because wrap is only so pliable. So what you do is you do inlays, which you can see just in here. In here is nice and wrapped white. And I put a seam right here so that when I wrap, I can push the wrap into there, and I use this knifeless 3M tape to kind of make myself a nice seam. So at least that's the goal. But yeah, let me just get right back into it. In a minute here, I think I'll be done. As you can see, the garage is empty. That means I have completed my mission. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, this car looks so much better than it does. I still want to go through and paint the trim and mask all the stuff off and paint everything black. I'd like to get these wheels refinished, you know, all the little stuff that matters. But for now, this car looks way better than it used to when it was brown and white. Actually, it's all one color now. So yeah, I'm been excited to show you guys. So let me just show you what it looks like. As you guys can see, I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments below. You like the way it looks? Do you not like the way it looks? I know I love white Hondas. I like white cars in general. And you know, once I get more into this thing, lowering it, get the wheels done, this thing is going to look pretty nice. As I mentioned before, I'm not a huge cosmetic guy. I'm not into the body kits and all that kind of stuff. I just like to keep things simple as they should be. Maybe a couple of OE lips or something like that will do me just fine. But yeah, I think this thing turned out pretty good, guys. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Just wanted to make sure I get this out there, and wanted to finish this car up so I don't have this, like, you know, like a 3 or 4 part series of wrapping one car as I did before when I first started the channel. Got this one done, knocked out in about 2 days or so, maybe 2.5 days, and that's pretty fast considering this is my 3rd car ever I've wrapped. Again, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for me, and considering the car it is, it'll be just fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I appreciate you guys always stopping by to watch the videos. If you have any comments or questions about how to wrap or what wrap I used or anything regarding this Honda or the Lexus, feel free to ask in the comment section below. As I mentioned before, I am planning on bringing the Lexus to a dyno, so look out for a couple videos on that. I do need to get it ready, you know, check the plugs, change the oil, do all the correct stuff to make sure that it's ready and a-okay before I take it to the dyno, because as you guys know, putting cars on the dyno does stress them out a lot, and so I just want to make sure I dotted all my I's and crossed my T's to make sure that everything is as good as it can be. But appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.